Looking into the electoral system, wondering why does elections feel like a roller coaster ride? The ups and downs, the unexpected twists, and the thrilling finishes all make for an exhilarating experience. Let's dive into the fascinating world of the U.S. electoral system. Elections serve a crucial role in democracy, giving citizens the power to choose their leaders and shape their future. They ensure accountability and representation, fostering a government that reflects the people's will and upholds democratic values. The U.S. electoral process starts with primaries, where political parties select candidates, followed by the general election, where voters decide the winner. This systematic approach ensures a comprehensive evaluation of candidates before the final decision. During the primaries, candidates compete within their parties to secure a nomination. Political parties play a central role, organizing debates and rallies, ensuring that their chosen candidate aligns with party values and voter expectations. The general election is where citizens cast their votes to elect the president. The Electoral College, a unique feature of the U.S. system, ultimately determines the winner, balancing representation between populous and smaller states. The U.S. electoral system's strengths are evident in its ability to provide representation across diverse regions. It encourages voter engagement by allowing citizens to influence policies directly, fostering a sense of participation and ownership in democratic processes. Despite its strengths, the system faces challenges. Gerrymandering can dilute the effectiveness of votes, skewing representation. Voter suppression tactics, like strict ID laws, can disenfranchise certain groups, undermining the democratic principle of equal participation for all. Election campaigns wield significant power in shaping voter perception and turnout. Through targeted messaging and advertising, they can emphasize key issues, sway undecided voters, and mobilize support, playing a crucial role in determining electoral outcomes. The media's influence during elections is profound, as coverage shapes public opinion and awareness. By highlighting specific narratives, media outlets can impact voter perceptions, often setting the tone for national discourse and influencing the political climate. Protests often arise from allegations of election fraud or perceived injustices. Disenfranchised groups or dissatisfied citizens may take to the streets to demand transparency and fairness, highlighting the importance of trust and integrity in electoral processes. Allegations of election fraud often spark protests, fueled by distrust in the electoral process. Concerns about vote tampering or miscounts can ignite public outrage, prompting citizens to demand transparency and accountability from their leaders to trust outcomes. Political polarization exacerbates pre-election tensions, creating a charged atmosphere as opposing sides clash over ideologies. The divide often leads to heightened emotions, making civil discourse challenging and increasing the risk of unrest before voting even starts. Election day can be fraught with issues like long lines and technical glitches. These frustrations can disenfranchise voters, leading to dissatisfaction and suspicion about the integrity of the process, potentially diminishing public confidence in the results. Some election results can provoke riots or protests due to perceived injustices or unexpected outcomes. This unrest underscores the deep-rooted emotions tied to political representation, as people feel their voices aren't adequately reflected in the government. The judiciary plays a crucial role in resolving disputed elections, offering a legal avenue for grievances. By interpreting laws and ensuring fair play, courts help maintain order and uphold democratic principles during contentious electoral challenges. A smooth transfer of power is vital for democracy, showcasing respect for the electoral process and stability. It reassures citizens and the global community that governance continues seamlessly, reflecting a commitment to democratic principles and national unity. Voter education combats misinformation and empowers citizens with knowledge about the electoral system, ensuring informed decisions at the polls. Educated voters strengthen democracy by holding leaders accountable and fostering a transparent, fair, and equitable political landscape. Civic responsibility extends beyond voting, urging individuals to engage in political discourse and community initiatives. Staying informed and actively participating in democracy helps shape policies, fostering a government that truly reflects the people's needs and aspirations. Elections might not be as calming as yoga, but they are just as vital for balance. They ensure representation and accountability, reminding us that democracy thrives on the active involvement and voices of its citizens. U.S. elections wield considerable global influence, affecting international politics and economic policies. As a superpower, changes in U.S. leadership can shift alliances, impact global markets, and shape international relations, underscoring the significance of every election outcome on the world stage. Exploring ways to enhance the electoral system, many advocate for ranked choice voting, which promises fairer outcomes and less polarization. Other proposals include automatic voter registration and independent redistricting commissions to tackle gerrymandering, ensuring more equitable representation for all citizens. Technology's rise offers both opportunities and challenges for elections. While digital platforms can streamline voter registration and improve accessibility, concerns about cybersecurity and misinformation persist, necessitating robust safeguards to protect the integrity of the democratic process. Youth engagement in elections is vital for a vibrant democracy. Encouraging young voters through education and outreach ensures diverse perspectives in governance. Their participation can drive progressive change, addressing issues like climate change and social justice that affect future generations. Grassroots movements empower communities by fostering civic engagement and advocating for change. These localized efforts amplify marginalized voices, influence policy decisions, and hold leaders accountable, strengthening the democratic process by ensuring it reflects the people's true desires and needs. Throughout history, significant protests have catalyzed electoral reforms. Movements such as women's suffrage and civil rights have expanded voting rights, demonstrating the power of collective action to reshape the political landscape and push for a more inclusive democracy. Elections can hinge on a razor-thin margin, with stories of single votes tipping the balance. These tales remind us how each ballot counts, urging every eligible voter to exercise this fundamental right and shape the future. Understanding and participating in elections is essential for a thriving democracy. By voting, citizens express their values and priorities, ensuring their voices contribute to societal decisions. Engagement in the electoral process fortifies democratic structures and community empowerment. If you've enjoyed exploring the intricacies of democracy with us, we invite you to subscribe and stay connected. Your engagement helps spread awareness, fostering an informed and active electorate ready to tackle future challenges. Every vote represents an individual voice, contributing to the symphony of democracy. Ensuring your vote is cast and counted is your opportunity to influence the course of history. Make your voice heard and contribute to meaningful change. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the U.S. electoral system. We value your thoughts and encourage you to share them. Let's continue this conversation about democracy and its impact on our world.